The Union Budget 2025 is out. We have K.E. Raghunathan with us to explain more about it. So, will this budget benefit the MSME sectors? How will it benefit? Explain about that.
First time in the 8 budgets which she has presented, the MSME has been made as a focal point or a pivot for the growth of India. Second, they have announced almost about 10 different aspects of uplifting the MSME. One is they have increased the slab of what is MSME classification. For example, till now, up to 250 crore turnover company was coming under the MSME category. Now this budget has made up to 500 crore as an MSME. So more number of people will fall into the MSME category. Will this do good? In my opinion, this will not do good for the country. The micro enterprises, which was so far up to 5 crore turnover, now it is 10 crores turnover, is entirely a different ball game compared to a 500 crore turnover companies. They are called professionally managed companies, and these are called as entrepreneurially managed companies. They both have entirely a different set of problems, different set of necessities to administer the solutions, and they cannot be combined under one classification called MSME. What will happen if you do that? Now, the entire other allocations, for example, you allocate, let's say, 1 lakh crore as a credit guarantee scheme and enhance it to up to 300 crore, for example. The more number of people who are coming under the MSME category who will be actually medium scale industries will take this loan, leaving much less for the micro enterprises to take. If tomorrow the government makes an announcement that a governmental procurement up to 30% must be procured from MSME, majority might go to the medium scale industries because they cannot compete with each other. A guy who is producing a product and doing a turnover of 2 crores an annum, how can he compete with another company which produces the same product for a 250 crore turnover? So this particular aspect of classification is not, in my opinion, will do good to the society or to the MSMEs in general. The biggest concern for the MSME is, how do I repay the money? Getting loan is something, but how do I repay the loan? I can repay the loan only when I make profit. I can make the profit only when my production capacity is fully utilized. I can do the production capacity only when my product is sold. And my product is sold only when I am competitive. It's a big cycle. The government has not answered the entire chain of the cycle. Just giving money to somebody does not make him profitable. So this budget has never addressed those problems. If they don't do any protective aspects, then the micro entrepreneurs will only be vanishing from the field. In my opinion, the government has not addressed the main needs of the MSME industries or the sectorial needs. Each sector had a different necessities. The fabrication units were bogged down by the prices of the steel. The textile industry were bogged down by the imports at cheaper prices from Bangladesh and Vietnam, and the high cotton prices. Now you grow these cottons as per the statement in the budget, but if it is all sold to a big corporate who will buy it and then keep it in their storage and then release it to the small people, the same thing is going to happen as what it is happening now. So if you go into the details of the budget, the pain of the entrepreneur continues to remain the same. There is no one-time settlement offer for the people. Somebody who has run a normal auto ancillary unit now wants to migrate it into an e-vehicle. There is no transformation possibilities. He has to wind up this company or close this loan or do something with the existing and then only move to the other. Instead of that, if the government had come out with a technology upgradation funds at no cost of interest or changeover of business activities, I'm talking again about micro enterprise. Big companies can always diversify into any fields they want. X, Y, Z axis they can diversify. But micro entrepreneurs, they need the training. They need the skilling themselves.
So you say that giving identity cards to gig workers or anything won't boost up the workers' economy?
ID card does not give you any benefit. Giving a mere ID card is like giving a visiting card to them. What is the access of the ID card? If I give you an ID card and if I give you an access to this building because you have the ID card, then it's a different issue. Second, this ID card will enable you to get social health, which is nothing else but a ESI. We already have a ESI corporation in the field. So all what you need is to give them an eligibility for ESI usage. What is important is how do you empower these gig working people? They need a space to work. They need a collective environment like a business center. If the government had created business centers, if the government had created co-working spaces, if the government had created a database for these people, if the government had come out with a mobile app where if I want to engage, let's say, a social media marketer for me on a gig working basis, and I live in Chennai, I should be able to access this mobile phone and find out who else is available nearer to my place. So I don't think this is enough, but we can be happy. At least it is recognized.